Yo, what's cracking, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of Prison Break Raw. I'm your host, one and only Big JD. Go ahead and give this channel a subscribe, share it, leave some messages or comments, smash that thumbs up button for the like, hit that notification bell to be informed of all upcoming episodes. How would you feel if you were sitting in a jail cell right now, faced with a case that you knew you didn't do, and the only evidence they had on you was a photoshopped picture of you that they presented to the witnesses? Be pretty crazy, huh? Now, they might sound like it's some kind of tinfoil hat conspiracy theory, but this is happening. This is real shit. I just got this story today off of my news feed, and I thought I would share it all with you because it's so wild, man. I can't even fucking believe I read this thing. Consider the case of Tyrone Allen. Right there. This man is held in Portland, Oregon. He's going to be indicted on a bank robbery. Not based upon his actual picture, of which you see right here, but based upon this picture that was photoshopped of him right here. That's what they're using. Do you see the difference? Here's a side-by-side comparison. Basically, what happened is they removed all the tattoos from his face and presented his face with no tattoos using Photoshop. At first, when the witnesses were looking at his face, they're like, I don't know, man, the guy didn't have no tattoos on his face. I don't think... All right, well, how about this guy? Oh, yeah, that's him. There it is, and that's all they need. It's insane, man. It's like, it makes me feel like I'm in the Twilight Zone or some shit. I mean, this is the extreme that shit is going right now. This is why I don't want to be involved in nothing illegal these days. If this is the level that they're going to now, they're creating your picture through Photoshop using filters and all whatnot. It's like Snapchat, you know, when you turn yourself into a clown or when you turn yourself into an alien or a little dog or a woman or whatnot. It's like that, only on steroids. And it's being used to catch you some time, a lot of time. Now, this guy right here, from what I'm understanding, he has a record. So they're just trying to get rid of him. They're just trying to use a scapegoat, or maybe not. Now, also, on the flip side of all of this, there is makeup out there that you could put on to cover your tattoos. Was this cat smart enough to go out there and put all this makeup on his face to cover his face tattoos? Who knows? I mean, only he really knows if he's innocent or guilty. But that's not really the point. The point is using a Photoshop picture in order to seal an indictment and to get a conviction. Because now that shit's admissible in court from what I understand. And it kind of shocks me a little bit if you think about it. Liberal, progressive, open arms, Portland, Oregon. The city that basically doesn't prosecute anybody for having a full-fledged right in the streets. But an African-American man can get photoshopped and get convicted of a case. Who does not see the hypocrisy in that shit? This is why I don't like government and the politics, man. It's just like everybody's taking these sides and then this shit happens. And Portland, man, that's open arms. That's like everybody's accepted here. We love everybody, all that. Apparently, not if you're a convicted felon. And if you're African American, you got facial tattoos and you're a gang member, you're not accepted in that shit. You're not included in that. Apparently, Tyrone Allen is experiencing that little thing right now at this very moment in time. And it's not just Portland, Oregon that's doing this. They're doing this all over the country. As a matter of fact, Miami-Dade can do this to such a degree that they could switch and change and twist and turn and form your face into whatever image they want, and that shit's admissible in court. They could take your face, Photoshop some glasses on you, a hoodie on you, or they could paint you in any way, like optics being used in law enforcement Just like personalities on YouTube or in the news or anything else that we talked about before, the law also uses these optics in order to get a conviction. And this is the new norm. So what happens when technology runs wild like this? Well, the sky's the limit. They could do anything they want with this kind of technology. I mean, who knows, like, to what degree that this could really cause some shit, man. So this could go one of two ways in reality. It could either be a good thing for people that are locked up, or it could be a bad thing. Because now, I mean, all I got to do is just say that they photoshopped my picture onto that bank camera when I got busted on my bank robbery. I mean, why not, right? I could probably appeal that shit. But I'm not going to do it because I actually did do it. So I'm not going to get into that. But this technology is scary to me, man. This is some fucking Twilight Zone type shit. This is way out. And it's a shame that it has gotten to this point now, in this day and age, to where they're going to use this kind of technology in order to hang people because they don't have a case. You don't even need snitches anymore. You don't. All you need is Photoshop now. Snitches are now a thing of the past. Just like how artificial intelligence is going to be replacing all of us at the machine shops, Photoshop's going to be replacing the snitches, because you don't even actually have to be committing a crime anymore. If they don't have a suspect, they'll just Photoshop you into the crime scene. It could get to that point. You never know. When we start to move closer and closer to a police state, the sky is the limit. It could go any which direction. And what really bothers me about this is that these courts are holding this to be admissible. They know that the cops admitted it. We photoshopped this picture. And the courts was like, okay, we're going to go ahead and allow it in there. And here we is. This is where we're at. So this cat's going to be doing some time. I'm convinced of that. Especially if it's a federal case. Nobody wins a federal case. I mean, John Gotti had the best attorney in the world and he lost. Nobody wins in a federal case. I think there's probably, in the history of all federal cases, maybe 3 people's won. This kind of evidence being held admissible should alarm all of you. It should alarm everybody. It should be something that needs to be, something that is addressed. Because, damn, this could affect anybody at any given moment. It's just some food for thought. You know, how would you feel if that's what they use in your images for? All these pictures and everything that they collect. And now, I'm not a conspiracy theorist. I just call shit as I see it. And I like to see the whole picture of things. And that's basically what I'm telling all of you guys to do, is to see the whole picture. So these cats can't just take the Justice Department and run wild with it. This kind of thing right here is a perfect example. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you just what this shit's all about. So I've been doing some research, right, about the Kennedy assassination. I don't know if any of you are familiar with the Kennedy assassination. So I started looking closely at these pictures. And now with all the technology and the technology that I got on my computer, I was able to find out who shot Kennedy. Now check this picture out right here. Right? You see it? This is Kennedy just after he got shot. Right back there, that wall, that's the grassy knoll. See where the arrow's pointing? If you look real close, you could see a face. Now, I was able to figure out who that face was by using technology from Photoshop. I was able to find out who shot Kennedy. Get ready for this. Hold on to your seats now. I have revealed the real killer of John F. Kennedy. And it's right there. See it? Miley Cyrus did that shit. Go get her, boys. Because that's your shooter right there. I guess Lee Harvey Oswald was innocent the whole time. I know it sounds silly and funny, but that's how crazy this shit is. You can Photoshop somebody's face into anything. I just Photoshopped her face into the Kennedy assassination. Now that broad's gonna get an indictment. Good luck with that one. Prison Break Raw, uncut, uncensored, no sugarcoating, no holds barred. non-politically correct, all up in your face, slap you with a dick of reality content that you like to get from Big JD. See you on the next one.